right, time to head out from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and head for Texas. Alright, so this morning at the hotel they didn't have breakfast as advertised. I don't know why, but I can't be too upset because I paid like $40 for that hotel. So, no breakfast. I guess it's understandable even if they'd lied about it. So, I am hungry. It's kind of almost lunchtime now, but I really have got a hankering for some, I don't know, skillet, like a breakfast skillet. Black Bear Diner. Looks busy. You guys, it's called a parking spot. Jeez. It's not that hard to just pull into a parking spot and get out of the way. Alright, I'm out on the outskirts, the eastern outskirts of El Paso, Texas right now. And I'm in the Black Bear Diner, which is very promising. I'm about to order. But there were tons of people waiting outside, and so there are some benefits to being a solo traveler, which is that you get seated really quickly at a busy restaurant. So I'm gonna order like a breakfast scramble type of thing, and then get back on the road. Okay, well, the Black Bear Diner did not disappoint. It was quite good. I'm quite full. I had the breakfast, the original excuse me, scramble with a W, and it had all sorts of meats in it, like sausage, egg. It had bacon, nice spicy jalapenos sliced up, some other green peppers, and 2 very fluffy biscuits with gravy on top of all of it, just in a big pile. And I was so excited when it came out that I didn't even show you guys. And it's all gone, all of it. The other night when I left Heidi's camp after we had dinner, I went home in the dark, or I went back to camp in the dark, I should say. And it was pretty cold, and I blew a fuse on my heated gear. So I'm not sure why it blew, but it blew. So I need to replace that in case I need my heat on in the near future, which I expect as I get closer to Virginia, coming back home, that it's going to be more and more necessary. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to hit the road. That's weird. Cut out on me there. Well, started right back up. I don't know what that was. A little blip. Okay, had a nice little break here and changed the plans a little bit. I'm not making tons of progress today. I'm stopping kind of a lot and taking breaks. So I'm not going to make it all the way to Big Bend Ranch State Park, but instead I'm going to, what's it called? Davis Mountains State Park. And I booked a campsite there that has electrical hookups, which will be nice for working on the laptop. And it's only maybe 2 hours from where I'm at now, and so that works out nicely. It's 2 o'clock, it's a little after 2. All right, here we go. Howdy. Yes, sir. I reserved number 41. Very convenient.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
All right. You're welcome. I can't do nothing with you.
All right, a modest little camp set up here, but I've got water, it looks like, and electric, so that'll be convenient. No campfire tonight, just gonna be cooking on the camp stove. But good thing I have a small tent, because this is a little bit of a tight site, but it's all right. It's tough to rival what I've been enjoying out in the true dispersed areas, and I needed the convenience for today. All right, camp is all packed up and loaded up. Got the bike warmed up and I'm ready to hit the road. So we're gonna head up to the highway. Got a little ways of off highway riding to get there first, and head toward Austin today. Austin is the goal, although it's nearly 400 miles to get there, and that's going to be a long day on the highway. So we'll see how far I actually get. It's chilly, and so I've got all my heated gear on and getting that plugged in, and I replaced the fuse that blew for running the heated gear. So I'm hopeful that I don't blow it again and that I have heat. We are about to find out. All right, I can see the gear is drawing off of the battery, so that's what we want. I chatted with these folks this morning. He's got the new trans out. Nice ride. All right, I can already feel the heat kicking in on my gear, and it feels lovely. Okay guys, I pulled over to get gas, and when I was coming off the exit I noticed, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but my handlebars feel loose connected to the triple tree, and that's not a good thing at all. Alright, I found this little hardware store on my route, and I need a 14mm socket. Alright, the nice folks in this hardware store sold me a 14mm socket, which is great, but I didn't get enough leverage using the tool that I brought here, so they actually lent me this very nice ratchet, and I'll bring that back to them. Alright, got everything taken off and put back on tight. Oops, knocked over that tool kit. As you can see, there's still play. It might be my imagination. I think it's improved a little bit, but the more important thing is that now that I've taken it apart, that's how I learned to understand things. I understand how it holds the handlebars into place, and so that gives me some peace of mind. Okay guys, I pulled off here to look at my phone. I'm not having a very good time today, and I say, you know, getting to Austin is no big deal. I don't need to do that today. Today's high is 42, and I don't think it's quite there yet. So I'm just too cold and having mechanicals, and I'm having type 2 fun sort of today. So I don't feel like camping. I'm gonna try and get a hotel here in Ozana, Texas. Ozona, and just call it a day. It's only 2:15 in the afternoon. I really haven't gone that far, but you know what? I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to just be miserable, and I feel miserable. So, alright, I'll see you guys at the hotel. Not this one, different one. I've been kind of in a bad mood the last 2 days with this weather and still being in Texas. Sorry, Texas. I'm sure you have a lot of good things to offer, but I don't know where. Yeah, don't read too much into that. I'm just in a bad mood. Anyway, I am very happy to be at a really decent hotel tonight. I'm taking it easy, or I will be. I just got in. The nice lady at the desk let me park here underneath shelter, which is super nice. And there's a swimming pool, which I shan't use. But yeah, I am ready to be, honestly, I'm ready to be home. And I kind of feel like the majority of my trip is behind me, which it is. All the highlights are pretty much behind me now, so it's a bit of a slog getting back home. I am hopeful to see my cousin again in Nashville on the way back, and that'll be another highlight before I actually make it back to Virginia. So looking forward to that. Also, the weather is supposed to break a little bit tomorrow. I said that yesterday and it didn't, but keep my fingers crossed. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit warmer. I'll get into Louisiana. I'm probably gonna just drive right past New Orleans. I would like to go visit there sometime and check it out, but it's a little bit out of the way for where I'm going. So the goal tomorrow is just get into Louisiana and start heading northeast toward Nashville. So I will likely sleep in Louisiana tomorrow, or possibly northern Mississippi. We shall see how much ground I cover, how I'm feeling, yada yada yada. So anyway, sorry about today's filming. I ran out of juice on the camera that I was using, the GoPro, about the point where I was working on my handlebars, and I plugged it into charge, and then the weather got just nasty and wet, and I had no real desire to pull the camera out and set that up for filming and constantly cleaning the lens and all that. So it's been a little bit miserable, just take my word for it. It's been not much to see. It's a gray day and mostly flat and straight roads, which are just dull. So anywho, sorry to bring you all down. I will be more cheerful tomorrow, I hope. Good morning. I am still in Texas. Had a good night, recovering from a couple of cold days in a row and one really cold and wet day. And it's nice and sunny out here. I'm in my t-shirt. It's chilly, but I'm just getting the bike all packed up. Today's goal is going to be to camp at a place called Cloud Crossing Campground. It's a free, semi-primitive campsite that's in the Kisatchie National Forest area, I believe, of northern Louisiana. So that's going to be about a 300-mile day for me. I've checked highway routes and off-highway routes. It's not a whole lot different, and so I'm going to go off-highway and take just a little extra time on this nice day to enjoy the ride. And I'm hopeful the campground looks nice. It looks like a nice spot to bed down for the night. So that is the goal for today. And we'll see. There's been a lot of changing of plans, but we'll see how this goes. So I'll be on the bike here in a few. All right, I got my tunes cranking. Everything's loaded up and we are hitting the road. Here we go. And I stalled it. Yeah, finally got out of Texas. Stopping for lunch here at El Patio Mexican Grill in a little town called Goldino or Gold something like that. And I'm about an hour and a half from where I'm planning on camping, and it's about 4 o'clock, so I don't have a whole lot of time of daylight to play with if I want to set up camp in the light. But chances are I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes and enjoy a meal and just set up camp in the dark. We'll see.